Hey, welcome to Unit D. I hope your July 4th weekend was fun. I hope you were safe and healthy. And I always worry about July 4th and the roads. People are just kind of crazy. Anyways, this Unit D is about policy and QI and population health and tying policy and QI into pop health. Pop health is a big thing, and as a matter of fact, you have a whole entire class on it that is kind of fun. But I think one of the things we have to remember is that the bulk of people care is provided in the community. People take care of themselves. They manage themselves. They generally come to us when there's a problem or an issue. So that's why population health is just critical, especially within the realm of nursing and what it is we can do for these people. Anyways, one of the things that you'll be reading about is the policy of the Patient Safety Act, and that when that went into place. And really, this wasn't that long ago. Well, maybe some of you guys were babies or not even born, but the Patient Safety Act was a big thing. And of course, you wanted to participate because otherwise you didn't get paid. But of course, this was tough for clinics, especially if you're like maybe a standalone clinic and you have to have a system in place. It's expensive. So we always have consequences. We try to plan for what we can, but there's also those darn unintended consequences. But one of the biggest problems with a consequence of this rapid implementation of the Patient Safety Act was poor workflows, especially for nursing, because nursing really wasn't taken into consideration about this. The other thing is the slow adoption of the PHRs. These are very important, and so it's a whole cultural or paradigm shift per se. What we're seeing now is in some institutions where nurses are helping our key players when it comes to optimizing EHRs and updating for practice types of things. It's critical, and those nurses who are working or trying to optimize any system, any aspect of the EHR system that impacts them for workflow processes, it has to be those bedside nurses. They have to be brought into the picture. So bedside nurse, meaning at the clinic, you guys as potential providers, these are things that you really need to play a key role in. So that's why it's really important to understand informatics. It's just not about new technologies and fun things like that. It is about the data management and the application of and the whole theoretical thing of the data knowledge, information, and wisdom theory, which is very important. Anyways, as you move ahead, I hope you're working on your paper, and I know that proposals are theoretical, but any idea is theoretical. The whole intent of this as a doctoral student is, number one, this is an opportunity for scholarly thoughts, processes, writing, to really get in there and mull around all the concepts that you've learned and apply them. Whether or not you implement or utilize this project or this paper that you're writing, it doesn't matter. It's just very important. The informatics or extreme concepts are very important. And just as a side note, where I work, nurses, there's a lot of nurses involved in the informatics on every floor. It's really interesting. On most floors, I shouldn't say every floor, they have a responsibility to go back to the nursing or the clinical informatics team. And it's funny, they throw those words around: optimization, the systems development life cycle, and where they are in that process. So it's like, wow, okay, these guys know it. So it is a big thing out there with informatics. And again, nurses are just so critical as the biggest, healthcare professionals, and what we utilize with data flow management and work processes. We just have to be key players there at the table. So anyways, back to Unit D. Policy, QI, pop health. But if you have any questions, you have 3 discussions. I noticed some of you are already working ahead, and I really enjoy, believe it or not, I really do, reading your posts. I learn a lot from you guys, and it's just fun to hear what the thoughts are in the discussions. So, all right, take care. If you need anything, let me know.